Hey guys, what's going on? I know it's been a while since I've actually made a kind of a talking YouTube video, but last night me and my good friend Blasphemy were on a Discord chat just talking about some real stuff, and it's going to get raw. You may not like it. You may not agree with everything, but this is how we feel about streaming in general, the platforms, the culture of today. I mean, it may not be for everybody, but this is our feelings. We were just having a candid talk, and I recorded it. So I'm going to share it. It's kind of like a podcast kind of deal, but it's called Real Talk. We just viewing it, just what we thought. And if you like it, hit that like and follow, sub, whatever. It don't matter. But I'm just going to share away.
Going live on TikTok is super restricted. Like, you can't do gameplay going live on TikTok. Like, you just can't.
And you got to have, I think, what, like 1,000 followers or something like that?
Do you to go live?
Yeah. To go, like right now, I got 180 something, which, I don't do a lot of popular stuff apparently. I just post game clips and some goofy shit every once in a while. But I guess you gotta have like 1,000 followers before you can actually go live and do like a live stream on TikTok. So I can't do it anyways.
It's ridiculous.
I know. I don't understand. Where's the? I mean, and I don't see how some of these people get what they get, because you go on some of it, like, that is the stupidest shit you ever seen, but yet they get like they got 1 million followers. I'm like, what?
I know. Oh, trust me, I know.
But try to do something like the one I did with the dancing. I thought that was pretty funny, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That did not pick up like I thought it would. I thought that would be, a little bit popular because it was a popular dance at the time everybody was doing. So I took my little spin on it, do the electric slide, and that did not go nowhere. It did not do what I thought it was going to do. I was like, really? I thought that would at least got some traffic, maybe 1,000 views or 1,000 like something, but nope. Let's see here. Where's that at? Down there? Here's down here.
What are you doing?
I'm checking to see how many that got. Still up or not?
Don't you have aren't you starting to stream right now? So 8 o'clock Eastern would be 7 o'clock my time.
Well, I was supposed to, but then they put it back an hour. Look like if he's going to delay it anymore, I was like, fuck it, you want to reschedule it. See that one with me dancing in the lab coat only got 187 views, only 6 likes. I'm like, really? I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't even know what it. And the recipe for success and shit is so random. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it is. It really is.
You'll see somebody doing some dumb shit prank on his girlfriend or something that is staged.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Obviously fake. And he'll get, 23 million views or some bullshit.
Yeah, and and you can tell it is staged, bigger and crap. Let's see.
And I just.
I did get blocked by somebody that had 50,000 followers.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, it is. But
it's not like we used to talk about. Like, it really feels like kind of the only way to get any sort of traction and stuff is like A, just B, have some cheesy gimmick, or B, just like clout chase and try to start some shit with somebody who's already made it.
Yeah.
And just start some shit with them, and like go completely out of your way to make sure not only they notice you, but like you can keep that fucking fire burning.
Right.
And at that point, that's your whole shit. Like, look at Perez Hilton. He was like a nobody before he started like trying to do like get fucking drama started up with celebrities and fucking basically being a living, breathing National Enquirer paper,
Right.
and then like now he's some he was, I don't know if he's as relevant as he used to be, but and then you got people like James Charles who should fucking be in jail, but like that's another thing, like the makeup kings of YouTube, which I know it sounds weird, like the biggest makeup tutorial people are all male. James Charles, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, all males, by the way, and all of them have some sort of sexual abuse allegations against them.
It's weird how, you know, that goes hand in hand. A lot of these content creators have a lot of that stuff kind of follow them around. It's kind of odd, isn't it?
And yet we're not allowed to say anything about it.
Right. I mean, if not, we're gonna get banned and our stuff gets taken down, all that good stuff. But hey, I mean, you guys keep doing you, I guess. We'll do us and still be our sarcastic assholes.
But also maybe like sexually assault people less.
Yeah, right. Keep it in your pants.
Maybe do that.
Damn it. Or stick the dildo up your own ass, something. Fuck.
Like James Charles was, the whole thing with him was like he shit. Anyways, the whole thing with him was he was like basically luring I don't want to say luring. Is that the right word? I think so.
Or, yeah, probably.
But basically drugging guys and having sex, like even though the guys told him he wasn't gay, and having sex with them.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And like bragging about it. Like he was bragging about doing it.
Ain't that like called rape? I mean, what the fuck?
If you're a straight guy, if you're a white cis male, it's rape.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking gay beauty guru, it's completely legal. Anyways, and so he was in trouble for that, and that kind of went away. And then like just last week or something, he was just like, text messages were leaked of him like basically trying to fuck an underage boy.
Wow.
And I'm like how if that was a dude trying to fuck an underage girl, like, and neither one is right, and I'm not saying it is, but that dude would rightfully so be in jail immediately.
Yes.
And rightfully so, but equally so, James Charles should be fucking in jail. You know, like.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's got some sort of special treatment or whatever.
It's because he can say he's gay.
I can say I'm gay. Maybe that should be my shtick. You know what? Maybe that should be my shtick. Maybe I should just be gay.
This is 2020. And if anyone tries to attack you, they say it's a hate crime.
Nobody can say I'm lying or just doing it to be like.
They can't say that. They can't say that.
If they do, then they're homophobic.
Right. This is 2021. You can identify it however you want.
Right. Today I'm gay, and tomorrow I'm straight, and the next day I'm bisexual. You don't fucking know me.
That's right.
Like gender and sexuality are both fluid. Like that's just
right.
Once you say that someone's being homophobic, they just shut their mouth. You know.
They have to shut their mouth. If they don't, then
the internet will kill them.
Then they're fucking homophobic. We've already discussed this.
That's right. It's crazy.
Do you want to be gay with me though?
We'll be gay together.
James Charles classifies as a tiny kid.
James Charles classifies as a fucking sexual predator.
Yeah, I mean, and it just seems like and I have noticed this here recent, and just for what I noticed, that when people start getting a little bit of traction, like a little bit of notoriety and stuff like that, it changes. They change.
I'm listening.
I mean,
just drop.
No, I wouldn't.
But I've noticed that here lately.
Well, I finished the slime thing.
But
I don't. Yeah.
And I made a TikTok yesterday or day before. I mean, I could wake up tomorrow and somehow have like 1 million followers on any platform. Let's blow up. I'm gonna still be me. I'm still gonna hang out with you. I'm still gonna do this. You're gonna come with me. We already made that pact. If I blow up, you're blowing up too, buddy. We're both gonna.
I don't have time to blow up if that's the case, but thanks all the same.
I mean, I need somebody to edit my videos. Come on. Enough.
I'll somehow promote you. I don't know. Maybe I'll
Right.
let you shine my shoes. I don't know. Fucking-
Right, yeah. Nah. Like I said, I'll still be bugging you to play games and picking on you and all that good stuff. Because apparently you ain't sent me a Snapchat today to keep our streak going. But hey,
I
whatever.
did. Actually, I sent a streak to everybody, I thought.
You might have. Let's see.
I'll tell you.
Nope. You open. Did I open it?
I opened yours.
You didn't send me one.
I would have. Yeah, I did because I sent it to everybody at the same time. And you're on my top list, so I sent it to you, Jimmy, Faith, Bonnie, and Ladrier. So you all got it.
Wait, I can't remember half the time. But
What you do? Addy, why? Why? Yeah, you better just hide there, because I'm about to fucking murder you. Live on stream. Y'all want to see a dog die?
go get it.
Bonnie, how do you get a new fucking puppy? Nuh-uh. Of course, it likes to chew on shit and get into everything it fucking possibly can. Fucking... God. Dogs. Everybody should have like 50 of them, you know? Like, fuck.
No. We actually got the room for them, but we don't have any. We ain't planning on getting any.
How do I turn this shit on? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out.
When is this Diablo 2 coming out?
God, I wish I knew. I wish I knew, buddy.
But yeah, I played a little bit of Diablo 3. I'm gonna start a new character. Start fresh.
Yeah, I don't know what season they're on, but if I find out, do I even have it installed? I do. It needs updated. Diablo 2, I seen something about it that pissed me off today, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, but is it being censored, isn't it?
Kinda. They're making the female characters look more masculine and male.
I mean,
So that because they're too sexual, because like, you know, the Amazon and whatever was like, I mean, come on. There was two female characters, the Amazon and Sorceress, and they, first off, the graphics back then were not like detailed enough to be sexual. Like,
yeah.
so the fact that you're trying to purposely make them look like fucking dudes is silly.
Right? I mean,
It's another cash grab. They want to, because the hardcore fans are going to play regardless, but they want to draw into fans that are like, oh, the Amazon is probably a trans, is how they'll spin it, right?
right.
And then that'll pull in the trans crowd and the fucking LGBTQ plus and the fucking bleeding hearts will all pour in because of it. It's just a sick cash grab. Like, I'm gonna still play it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna play it, but it's a goddamn cash grab.
It is. I mean, that's what I have stopped watching almost every damn TV show. I have stopped doing a lot of stuff because this fucking woke bullshit. It's just.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched TV and.
I want, if I want to sit down and watch TV, I want to watch it to get away from the day-to-day shit that I deal with. I want to enjoy the show. I don't want a goddamn political message shoved down my throat. That's why I haven't really watched any movies anymore. I don't watch. I pretty much done all that shit.
I have old ladies at work that'll sometimes talk to me. Oh, did you see the news or whatever? I tell them I don't watch the news. I'm like, and they'll just continue like talking about it, and I'm just like, I've gotten to the point where I've had to tell them I don't watch the news because I don't want to listen to it. Like, I'm like none of it's fucking objective anymore. It's all slanted one way or the other. And if it's slanted, and I was like, and the sad fact is that if it's slanted to the left, it's fucking factual. If it's slanted to the right, then it's all lies. and there's no way that any of it can be true, even if it's only like slightly slanted, like leaning right. It's just fake, and everything that's as far left as you can go is the most accurate fucking information you'll ever fucking find anywhere. And I'm just like, it's bullshit. And like, there's super right leaning articles that I see and shit, and I'm like, okay, they're really kind of reaching. That's not really, I'll call it out, but I also don't think everybody should just believe it just because it's from a left leaning. What about? Go ahead.
And that's the big thing. People, at this day and age, these people that grew up with all this technology has more fucking technology and information in their hand. But yet, if they see it on a certain news or they read it in a certain paper, they believe it without looking in any more of it. They're fucking lazy.
Oh, yeah, there's no reason to look into it because it aligned with what they already thought.
It's like Pepsi and is stepped back when they came out against the Georgia voting laws. They spewed all that misinformation. Now they're starting to try to take a step back and try to smooth it over, and it's kind of pissing a lot of people off.
Yeah, it's just it's bias for the sake of being woke, right? Like,
yeah, and that's
because
the thing. Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say, these companies are so afraid of this, like 1% of the population, this woke percent that scream and cry and throw a tantrum, and so they change things. They change things in their company and how they do things for this very small minority of people. It really is a small minority of people.
Yes.
But you think it seems like a bigger thing because these people are so loud, and so it's all you fucking hear, right?
Yeah.
And so they changed this for these people when honestly they wouldn't lose, really. They wouldn't even notice the amount of money they lost if they just kept it that way, right? Because most people would still use it, they'd still buy it, like it'd still be a part of their day-to-day life.
Yeah. And
it wouldn't be a big deal. Because this 1% of people, they would even still probably buy the product and just like do it in secret and act like, like we do. Like, we disagree with the company that does something, like, oh, why, I don't know why you cater to the, fucking woke community, whatever, though, because I still, it's not enough to, like, really change my fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so we still buy it. We just would, and they would too.
Oh, yeah.
But these companies are so afraid of losing what they, and that's part of it, right? These woke warriors are so loud and vocal about it that it makes these companies feel like it's a bigger thing, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing, because majority of the people don't care, and they don't you or yell or bitch and whine about it. But like I said, it's the 1% that wants to be bullies, and people cater. And when people started, when all these like judges and stuff started catering to a lot of this shit, that's when it got out of hand. Now,
and yeah,
people are starting to
making rulings based on it.
Yeah, and people are starting to wake up now and saying, woke culture is not really a good thing. Like, some of these celebrities are starting to come out. I'm like, it's too late now, guys. You done opened the bag. It's gonna
right. You already, and there are a lot of celebrities are even coming out and like, yeah, cancel culture is like, it's detrimental to like. It's like, yeah, you guys are the ones that fucking woke the beast up. Like,
right?
What do you mean?
You patted them along when all this was going on. Can't have it both ways,
you guys encouraged this fucking shit, and now that it's happening, now you want to fucking change it? No, I'm sorry, don't work that way, boo boo.
Because see, what they didn't realize when all this started, that eventually it's going to come for them too, and some of the more liberal
it actually has
actors,
started coming from.
Yeah, and that's why they're saying, "Oh my God, we got to stop this." You know what?
Oh yeah, for years it wasn't. Cancel culture wasn't a real thing. It wasn't real, and now that shit's coming for them. They're like, okay, this is getting out of hand, guys. Like, honestly, and like, what about like? And I'm pretty middle of the aisle. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more right leaning now than I've ever been because just how fucking far how crazy the left has become.
Oh yeah.
As a whole, they're just fucking nut jobs. Like, I'm sorry, like I feel like anybody who's even a little bit left, like even being a little bit left, they just seem so far gone. It's like they won't listen to reason, and they okay, that's not true. I know like Vince, he's definitely left leaning, or he's just on the left side of the aisle completely. And he's like an exception to it, but like I'd say most left leaning people, like there's no talking to them.
And that's the thing, and that's where it comes down to. They think they're right. They think they got, because even somebody that's central left, it's hard to get past because, I mean, and like I said, you know that if we ever started a podcast up again, anybody that wanted to come on and talk about anything, we would talk to them as long as we talked. It wasn't a bully pulpit. It's no yelling. It's no being disrespectful. You want to talk and have a conversation.
Yeah, we did it many times. But, like, Vince was on a couple times, and we all disagreed. I mean, I'm not going to say people didn't get a little heated here and there, but, like, at the end of the show, it was just like, hey, good, thanks for stopping by the podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking.
I mean,
and LD and Anate would stop by, and they just, like, and with them, it was just, they just didn't understand, like, anything they hear about America and American politics is media driven.
Yep.
And so they didn't understand, like, it was, to them it's just that's what they heard, so why wouldn't they believe it? Like,
right.
And that's what's being beamed into their fucking brains, so why not believe it?
Exactly.
So it was easier to maybe, I don't want to say they learned anything, because I don't want to be that presumptuous about it, but I think at some level they were able to hear a little bit of it from a different side than what they hear.
Instead of the media spin, they actually heard it from people that actually are here dealing with a lot of this nonsense.
And it was something different from the media force-fed driven bullshit.
Yeah, but it's just crazy now that the cancel culture is starting to cancel a lot of people that have supported them. Now it's a bad thing. And I don't mind talking to people that's a little on the left, but like I said, when it's hard because they try to stay central, but then they kind of bleed into the more radical side, and they don't want to listen to you. They think they heard it on 5 different news networks, so it has to be right, even though if you look deep down to the bare facts and you try to talk to them about it. So and that's where it comes from. A lot of people just don't talk about it, so they think, and that's why a lot of other countries think we're this crazy liberal cesspool, because
actually they think we're just a bunch of fucking racist Nazis, because that's what the left says about us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's different.
Which is not even close to the reality of it.
No, it's not.
And
it's sad that's on the news. It's on all social media all the time, and they keep talking about how a lot of this stuff we do here is an embarrassment to the country. No, the embarrassment of the country is the way you portray the country in your.
You should be proud of your country instead of trying to tear it down.
Yeah, and change it to something that is never going to work.
What?
Liberal utopia will never work. The
Censoring
conservative
free speech.
Yeah, right.
Censoring free speech has always worked. What are you talking about?
Yeah, burning books, censoring free speech, and banning people for speaking their mind. What does that kind of tell you? No,
cool.
No constitution is absolute. Who said that?
Not me.
No.
I'll tell you that much.
Exactly. I'm not the leader of the country. They wouldn't know what to do if I was leader of this country.
Probably wouldn't be great.
Let's just tell you that there'd be a lot of beeps on the news me talking. If somebody asked me a dumbass question, they'd get a dumbass answer.
That's why they didn't like Trump, is because he didn't just give them cute little sound bites to like play on the nightly news. He said shit that was a lot of times very volatile and very controversial,
Yes.
and
I fucking
that
love it.
that upset people because,
Yep.
and maybe he wasn't presidential in the traditional term of presidential or what their ideal presidential would have been, but
Yep.
I mean, he said shit that needed to be said,
Yeah.
and like it or not, I'm not saying it was always the truth. Sometimes it was exaggerated, but I mean, the overall message was still there, right? So
Yep.
let's
Oh.
see.
God
I
damn.
need a better scene. Socials.
Are you trying to
No.
make you need to make a scene for your tattoo practice?
Yeah, I need to do something.
That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do it out in the shop, is how to capture the audio, the video, and stream it all at the same time without.
You know what I could just do with this though? I could just go.
You just go full screen.
Yeah. So I was thinking.
There you go. Ain't too bad.
Come on, can you?
Oh my god, where'd you go?
Can you see it on
Yeah,
screen?
I'm on a short break right now.
Oh, it's yeah. I think I'm behind. The stream's like 10 seconds behind or some
Yeah.
shit. Shane, go get me a nanner and paper towels.
Just on a black screen now.
Should probably
Oh, there you
throw
go.
away
That's a
these
little better.
things.
There you go.
Yeah, I've been practicing on and off, so
There you go. That looks pretty good there, brother.
I'm gonna do some banana work tonight.
Banana.
I got the black ink here. I don't know which one's open. I think it's this one. I had to let it warm up because it was outside in the cold. I didn't let